And with me in the studio today is the voice of Mick Hucknall, Mr. David Camenzuli. Welcome to the show, David.
Nice to meet you, Graham. Great to be here.
Good to see you again, mate. If I had to ask you to sum up what the essence of a Simply Red show is, what would you say? What would the picture book give me?
Well, it's giving you the journey of Mick Hucknall's Simply Red band from his start days from 1985, you know, right through to his 25 years of greatest hits. From, you know, we're continuing the soul and the strength of that music era. You know, it's a story of, you know, his greatest hits from Holding Back the Years, If You Don't Know Me By Now, Money's Too Tight to Mention.
So, what would have inspired you to actually take on this, well, be honest, an incredibly demanding vocal role? What motivates you? What keeps you going in this?
Well, at a very young age, my cousin Alison introduced me to Mick's album, one of his albums, Stars. And, you know, just been hearing that album, I thought, wow, you know, this is great music. And as growing up, you thought, well, I'll start listening to it more and more. And then I used to get a lot of comments from people saying to me, wow, you look very familiar to someone. And I used to say to them, well, I do still say to them, well, by the time this song's finished, you definitely will know me by now. So, yeah, that sort of got me into it, the look a little bit, you know what I mean? But it's just, I've loved his music and the different styles of it, and where it's giving a bit of a journey through different aspects of music.
Our little research boffins back in the studio have told me that you've got some classical training. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. At the age of 13, I auditioned for Carmen through my high school, through St Patrick's College. I was in the choir and I had those auditions opportunities. I was selected and I was performing at the entertainment centre as a street urchin. And then from then on, I was another audition for the actual opera company to perform in Turandot and La Boheme. So that's where my classical training sort of came from as well, for the opera company, but as well as performing into those operas.
Wow. I've actually seen you guys perform, and I've got to say, you have got one of the hottest bands that are getting around Sydney at the moment. You want to tell me a little bit about how the band got together, how you sort of convinced them to do this difficult project?
Yeah. Well, it all started from a simple ad in the drum media, looking to put a Simply Red tribute show together. And my first member contacted me, which was Alan Moronovich on the drums, but I call him Al Marino.
Al Marino.
And he contacted me, and then from then on I got contact with Bill Crossland on bass. So they all sort of looked at the ad and they all grabbed their bits from the ad and thought, well, you know, there's the bass, I can go, well, I'll do the bass. And then I got in contact with Phil through Bill. And then I had Igor, met Igor. Fantastic player.
One of the best keyboarders around.
One of the best keyboarders to play, yes. Fantastic. The way he just moves those fingers and the sounds, that just has to be quite spot on with a lot of the Simply Red stuff because it's all keyboard and toriated. And Alex Millie with his fantastic pink saxophone, he does, you know, they all sort of just grabbed from that ad and they all just thought, let's just try into this. And great band, they love it.
I can attest, they absolutely cook.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Tell me what your favourite songs are to play. What do you as an artist get the most out of?
Something Got Me Started.
Yeah.
If You Don't Know Me By Now. Holding Back the Years. Fairground. I love Fairground. A New Flame. The Right Thing. So, yeah.
Some of the challenges in reproducing such a complex character like Mick Hucknall are great. Is there any particular rituals or things you do to get into the character, or do you just, you know, effectively crack your knuckles and walk on stage?
Most importantly, I put myself in my zone in that space. I do think a lot like of being him, but you know, at the end of the day, I am David Camenzuli. I'm doing the tribute to him.
Yeah.
But I do sort of have a lot of his spin I put on there. But mostly all the time, I just think, well, Dave, just get yourself in that bubble and just give the audience that sort of beautiful, calm movement of music, and just at the end of the day, just be yourself and very creative.
So it's kind of like a little like zone, perhaps, that you step
Yeah,
into, and
yes.
you become that
Yes,
person for a
yes,
period of time,
yes,
and then step back and you're good old
Yeah,
David, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
happy, normal sort of person.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, when Simply Red reformed in 2016, did that help your cause along? Did it sort of increase the popularity and the subsequent album, the attention? Did that help you along?
Yes, it did. It gave us a big boost, because, you know, look, there's been a lot of fans out there of Simply Red music, but I think him doing that big tour sort of gave it a big boost again for people to, well, let's get his CD out again and have a listen again and sort of get it rehashed up again a bit. So yeah, it did.
All right, 30 seconds. Best gig, worst gig, why?
Well, I can't really answer that one. I can say any gig's a good gig.
That's very
very
politically smart.
I can actually say, well, one time I was at a gig and it was over at Bondi, and I was just having a sip of my water, and I turned to the stage and whoosh, my outfit just got knocked off. So I'm saying to my members, where's my outfit gone? And yeah, that was a real funny one.
What would you like an audience to walk away with after a picture book show? What would you like them to remember you by, your band by?
The memories of some great songs that, you know, Simply Red brought out, you know what I mean, like Holding Back the Years, If You Don't Know Me By Now, Something Got Me Started, just, you know, just the memories of seeing, you know, a guy that's got that uncanny resemblance to him, you know, and just a good, you know, good band with good travel and drive and good energy.
Energy, yes, the key to all good shows.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Dream gig, anywhere, anytime, in front of any audience, you name it. You tell me what you'd like.
I would love to get a phone call from Mick Hucknall, and for him to say, David, I'd love for you to be on stage with me to perform a couple of songs at one of my shows. That would be my dream gig.
Thank you very, very much for
Thank you, Grant.
seeing us today. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Always
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, well, the website address is?
Website address is www.picturebookthesimplyredtributeshow.com. Thank you.
Back to everybody in the studio.